Winning the Big Ten tournament is just a culmination of grinding it out. That's the part of the season that may be the toughest time to play.
That tournament is so competitive. Just fighting through fatigue and trying to win that trophy.
You've got some of the greatest basketball programs in the country coming into one building.
It's beautiful. It's great. It's excitement. What I like most about the Big Ten tournament is you feel that excitement. You feel the crowd. But when you lose, man, it's heartbreaking.
Dents do some work from the top. Dents spinning, turning, shoots, and hits. Signature win for Chris Collins and Northwestern as they win a 6-11 game, knocking out Iowa in the biggest shocker on day one in Indianapolis.
See, I believed in you guys. You're lucky I brought 4 suits. Nobody expects us to be here.
No.
Which is so fun. You know, we're playing with house money now. Let's just go out and play our game and have fun and compete and see where we can take this thing. All right, let's bring it in.
Way to be together, y'all. Way to be together.
Michigan and Illinois here at the Big Ten Tournament, 1 versus 9. The Wolverines 2-1 all time against the number 9 seed.
We win when we play with a chip on our shoulder. We got to put that chip right back on our shoulder. We got to make big right back on our shoulder. Because when we do that, we're really good. We're really good. Winning the intangibles. This team is going to try to win the intangibles. Not against Michigan. Not against Michigan. You got to prove that again today. You got to prove that all the way through this tournament. They're not going to set better screens. They're not going to beat us to the loose basketball. They're not going to box out stronger than us. Listen how you started the season. You went to Minnesota and won, you went to Nebraska and won, and then you had to go to Wisconsin and win. There's nothing different today. Let's do that. Let's go prove it again. Take it personally. We're going to take it personally that we show that we're stronger and tougher. You are not going to back down from anything, whether it's a charge, whether it's a screen, whether it's a physical box out. Showing we're in great physical condition. You're better physical shape than anybody in the country in our eyes. You got to show that today. Mental toughness. This time of the season, who's going to be mentally tougher at that time? It's Michigan. It's going to be Michigan. It's going to be Michigan. It's going to be Michigan.
Beautiful steal by Karis LeVert. Michigan's up by 13. Abrams on a bounce pass to Rice, who hammered it home along the right baseline. You know, he can squawk all he wants, but his team is down by 11. Tracy Abrams wants to inbound a baseline to Joseph Bertrand. Bertrand lowers the left shoulder, took it inside, got Morgan up in the air, hit a left-handed shot into a foul. Nunn to Abrams for 3. Yes! And Illinois is within one. It's 55-54. Michigan's lead sliced all the way to a single possession. Drives on Albrecht, forces it off the window and good. And Illinois has their first lead since 3-2.
Now they have to find themselves where they've got to lock in defensively, get some stops.
Devontae Rice is 4 for 11. Weaves his way, lays it up and into the left hand.
Michigan's finding themselves in a position where they're just giving up easy baskets on the other end, and that's just a recipe for disaster.
Illinois leads by 1, 63-62, and Michigan with a chance to win it here. Albrecht hands to Stauskas. Stauskas turns, dumps it inside. Morgan lays it up, and it drops! Wolverines lead by 1 at the Big Ten Tournament with 3.9 seconds to go. Abrams against LeVert. A drive right side. Abrams, a floater. Short, Michigan advances.
And we'll find a way to win, and that's what it's all about. That's Michigan basketball.
Put your hands together. You just beat, again, a really good team who's really playing well together. It's fitting that we'd hang in there and win again, and now we'll either have Nebraska or Ohio State tomorrow. We got it. Let's go. Get up here. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, boys. So, if we could play this thing right now, would we play it? Exactly. Lock in today, be ready to go, understand what the game plan is. What do we got to do to these guys defensively? Pack it in, get into them, understand, know your personnel. They are all a team of drivers. We got to be old bulls today, right? We come out and use those fresh legs to our advantage, and then we do it with great defense.
All right, Thompson, number 12, we know he's electric in transition. Got to know where he is. Ross, you know he's their go-to guy, all right? Della Valle is not playing as much, but if he comes into the game, chase him off the line.
What do you have against us the first time? Ray, 15, right? I don't want this kid getting free looks, all right? Get to him.
Liz.
We're a better team than we were. These guys haven't seen the dad's version of the Huskers. They like to do the NBA thing, right? They like to pick on mismatches, right? That should insult you, right? If they're coming at you, you need to absolutely take that personally and show these guys, you're going to try and attack me? Are you kidding me? Light them up. Make a run at this title. Make a run at this tournament.
Husker ball. Webster has it stripped away by Aaron Craft.
That's just so good.
What he does, and in transition, Thompson gets the dunk. That's what they do. It's Shannon Scott with the ball. Inside, Williams dunks it. On the left sideline, Scott with it again. Uses the ball screen by Amir Williams.
They're just outplaying Nebraska right now in every phase of the game.
It's got to be great defense. It's going to be a battle. It's going to be a war. Let's go.
We got 3 rates.
Let's go. Play in stance. Block out and rebound. Let's go.
Nebraska with the basketball. Here's Shields. Now to Rivers. Back to Ray. The 3. Got it!
Maybe that'll get Ray going. What a huge shot.
20-20. Nebraska's climbed back from an 8-point deficit to tie it. Aaron Craft, high left side. Lob play at the rim and the finish and the dunk and the foul. That was a perfectly executed play. Here come the Huskers in transition. Shields, kick out, Ray. 3 on the way. Got it! And the Huskers have tied it at 25. Shields drives it in on Smith to the rack, puts it up and in. He's fouled. It counts. The Huskers have the lead. Huskers have got it going. Blocked by Shields. Monster block. Out of the back of the basketball, the Huskers pet away. Right past Delavallee. Pet away to the rack and in.
What a defensive play at the other end by Shields.
Huskers with the basketball. $18-point Husker lead.
I mean, this is a 36-10 run.
I don't believe they make a run. Teams don't, oh, they make a run. I don't believe that crap, right? We just keep doing what we do. We just stay on their butts. Let's go.
Petaway finds Smith on the open elbow right. Drives it, knocked away by Scott into the hands of Delavallee. Delavallee threads his way through the mess and lays it up with the left hand. He is not supposed to do that. Full court pressure, Shields on the baseline, threw it away to Delavallee, and he reversed it in. Shields just threw it right to Delavallee, and we got a 9-point game.
Coach Miles just staring at his guys like, am I dreaming?
How about a 30-second timeout here? Petaway with the basketball, deep left corner, lob play, a reverse dunk, not good by Pitchford. Here comes Ross. Should have just laid it in. Ross to the rack, fouled en route and one. They're going to count it, I think.
Nebraska led 48-30 in this game, believe it or not. And that was a disaster the last 20 seconds.
Ohio State has erased the Husker lead and is at 65-63.
You get a stop, you'll have a chance to come down and tie it or win it with a 3.
Kraft against Gallegos. Spins in the lane, drives it off the window and good. Good, there's the horn of the Huskers. Lose in the first round of the Big Ten Tournament in Indianapolis.
We didn't play smart in the second half in a lot of ways, and maybe this will get our guys to realize how to close a game.
That's an embarrassing loss. One thing I said is we can't beat ourselves. The only way they win is if we beat ourselves. In the last how many minutes of the game? Cookies crumble. There's no place for cookies on a basketball team that's got to compete for championships. There's no place for cookies on a basketball team that's got to go out there. We had some great contributions. We did a lot of really good things. But at the end of the day, we imploded. We got to keep our fingers crossed we get in. I hope we can, otherwise we're at home for the NIT. But that's not good enough to win in the NCAA. That's not good enough to win in the NIT. Sit there and watch these games.